look, men don't really care about how smart you are, your degrees, your education, and how competent you are. Because when we come into a relationship with you, we're expected to be the smart ones. We're expected to be the providers. So like when men come into a relationship, what we look for is like,
family.
Is she attractive? She not a whore? She gonna embarrass me when I'm outside? We look at like, and I was talking about this on the last podcast. You guys look for survival value. Is he strong? Is he tall? Does he make money? Is he smart? If we like break down on the side of the road, can he get us to safety? You guys look for survival value. We look for a replication value. Is she young? Is she hot? Are my kids going to be attractive? Is she fertile? Like if she gets pregnant, is she going to be able to bring this child to term? We look for different things. So we don't care about your guys' competence and experience and all this other crap. We don't give a shit about it at all.
When I'm talking about that 19-year-old, like about that 19-year-old girl.
All right, let me get an opinion from the other girls. Do you guys agree or disagree? What do you guys think?
Don't look at me.
Agree, disagree?
I agree to a certain extent.
Who agrees to a certain extent? You?
Me.
How many times have you guys asked you about your schooling?
Well, everybody asked me like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?"
I mean,
yeah. But like,
I mean, that's basic.
Yeah, that's basic,
okay,
bro.
but let me ask you this: if you said, "I'm pursuing my master's degree for psychology," or you said, "I don't have a fucking job," do you think it would change anything?
I mean, maybe they might judge me, call me a bum or something.
But would they walk out on you and say, "I'm not interested in this chick anymore"?
Well, it depends on the guy.
Yeah, it depends on the guy. I feel like some people would definitely look down on you.
Yeah, but would they stop the date and walk out on you? Is my question.
No, because they're
Exactly.
still trying to get with you.
Hold on. Exactly. So let's flip it around. Let's say you meet a guy and he tells you, you ask him like, "Oh, what do you do?" And he tells you, "I'm fucking homeless. I'm actually, got a box next door." Would you probably get up and walk away?
Yeah.
Maybe.
See a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Like your education means virtually nothing versus his status and competency matters a lot.
Do you know how many girls are in Miami with no job, just on yachts, at parties,
Students.
at events,
Students.
at celebrities' houses,
27.
and they don't have anything going for themselves? It's because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Don't they
Now,
get
granted,
bored?
for long term.
Matter of fact, let's have fun with this.
Yeah.
If you were a man, if I took your same exact brain and I put it in a man, you would not know Murder Murphy. You would have never met your guy. You'd never even been in those circles.
She's smiling now.
maybe.
Yeah, okay, she's smiling.
Maybe
Or-
I would have, cause
No.
I know them because of a guy.
Because of a guy.
But
Yeah.
no, you would not have met that guy if you were a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he hangs out with guys too, so I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe
No,
I
but
would have.
the opportunity that you have now to even,
No, but I get it. I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me be very blunt about this. You're around guys that are successful and have some money, right?
Right.
As a man, you can't be around those guys unless you also have a lot of money.
Right.
So, but as a woman, you don't have to have the same status or money to be in those circles or get invited to or be in those circles.
I agree.
So men have to earn their place to meet other affluent men. Women don't.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is if I took your brain, as smart as you might be, pursuing your PhD, and I put it in the body of a man, you would not have met the individuals that you met, is my point.
Or fucked.
Right.
So this is what I mean when I say female competence is irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
It's great that you're going to school. That's great for you. But I promise you, if you dropped out of school tomorrow, the guy that you're with wouldn't care.
Yep.
He would still date you.
He was like, good.
Yep.
Go in the kitchen.
Go to the kitchen.
Go in the kitchen and cook, man. Like,
So you see the difference? Like, because girls always like put emphasis on their education and experience or, well, you didn't really name anything or you didn't really name anything. But you guys get the point. Like girls put a lot of emphasis on their education and it's like kind of like cope. Because like I think deep down, all of you guys know that we don't care. But you kind of think that we care.
It's empowering,
But we really don't.
Myron.
Yeah.
And I would argue, make it even more fun, the more money the man makes, the less he cares about your education.
What that mouth do,
Because
though?
remember, what did you say a second ago? I still wanted to be the provider, right?
That I still want to be a provider?
No, because what did you say? You said,
I still-
even though you make your own money, you still wanted to be the provider, right?
Of course.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Let's say you're with a guy, but he dressed really well all the time and had a bunch of Jordan sneakers. What would your response be to that?
Kobe.
You're saying if I was with a guy that dressed nice?
Yeah, like he hung out with you and you guys were dating and like he had a great Jordan collection.
All right, like good for him.
Awesome. You don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
That's how we feel about your career.
Boom.
Yo, that's the
Done.
same response all girls do.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? like,
That's the same
like, but here's the thing.
response,
I gotta like. Do you feel that like that not give a fuck
bro.
attitude
Like,
you just
whatever,
had?
roll the eyes.
Like how you were just like, okay, you got Jordan sneakers. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
That's how we feel about your money in your career. Literally, like, burn that feeling in your head every time you say, "I'm pursuing school and I'm going to be a psychologist."
Well, I wanna go
Men are
first.
like, "I don't give a fuck, nigga. That don't benefit
Yo,
me."
yo,
Because
bro.
you, by your own definition,
Show the
like,
ass,
because you
man.
admitted it earlier, like, even if I make money and I'm successful, I still expect you to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Right.
So even if I'm good looking and I got these Jordans, like, it doesn't benefit you. So why do you give a fuck?
That's just for ourselves, though. That's not for guys, because you never know. You could be left alone,
But
or
you need
he
guys,
could
though.
die.
Sure.
Something could happen.
Sure. Of course,
You
of
know?
course. But like, women like use that as like, oh well, I'm gonna stave off marriage because I'm gonna go pursue my education, or I'm gonna like, I need to find myself, like she was saying or whatever. But I'm like saying like, that's a waste of time. That's like me saying, oh bro, I can't get married until I really get my Jordan collection up to par.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, you
can
see
do
how
both.
ridiculous that sounds? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't benefit me to increase my Jordan collection to be more attractive to women. So, like, you guys kind of, like, waste your time pursuing an education because all it does really is just, like, make you less attractive or makes it harder for you to find that guy. Like,
and more annoying.
for example, like, let's say, okay, I'll give you guys an example. Just so this really hits home. Let's say I, like, spent, like, my 20s, like, focusing on, like, making sure my manicure was on point, always getting a haircut, like, every 3 days, always wearing the best designer, buying a bunch of sneakers, always well dressed. I'm like a metrosexual. Pause. But I'm still straight, but I'm like really big on my looks. Takes me longer to get dressed than you. Takes me longer to get, do my shit,
You smell better?
etc. I smell better than you. I got the best shit all the time. I'm always dressed better than you, etc. Right? I'm the more attractive person in the relationship. Wouldn't that kind of annoy you after a while?
You sure?
Would that annoy you? Would that annoy you? Would that annoy you?
I think so. Yeah.
How long does it take you to get ready?
Maybe over an hour.
Okay,
God
I'm
damn.
taking 2 hours to get ready every time.
Yeah.
How would you like that?
No, I wouldn't like that.
Babe, what do you think about my shoes? Oh, you don't like them? Come on. I just would change them out like 4 times.
Yeah,
Do they
it's-
match? What do you think?
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
telling
too-
you to
it's
take
too
pictures of me and
feminine.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be
Yeah,
annoying?
yeah, it's
Okay, what
annoying.
about you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Be annoying? That's how we feel about your guys' careers. It's annoying.
It's annoying.
It doesn't help us.
At all.
It doesn't help you, like for me to get dressed for 3 hours and look really fucking good. It doesn't benefit you to a degree, but then it gets to a point of diminishing returns. Just like you, pursuing a career, making a bunch of money. It doesn't help us really at all. Because most of you guys want a provider anyway. So what does your career do to benefit me?
But isn't it funny? It's for survival because they want to depend on themselves and not the man. But if they find a man, maybe they'll let him provide and take care of them.
Yeah. But it's like they lead with that shit. That's
Yeah.
like me going on a day saying I got a nice Jordan. I take 3 hours to get ready. Girls would look at me like, "What the fuck, you weirdo?" That's how we feel when y'all talk about like school and I gotta get experience
Education
and all that.
and
And
your
yeah.
age.
Not all of the guys think like that. Honestly.
So hold on. Let me break it down for you real quick, right? I know you're pretty young.
Okay.
But guys
No, bro,
ask-
she's Arab. Like she should know better.
No, but no,
Like-
but guys ask just to ask. Like they don't ask for for reasons. It's like pleasantries. Like, okay, you know what? What's your name? How old are you?
Yeah.
We do for work. That's
This
all it really
weekend,
is.
That's
it.
Bro, they just
And then they
want
tell you what you want to hear. Oh, that's amazing.
To
You go to school?
To fuck you.
I'm so proud of you.
Mashallah. Like, bro, come on, man.
Come on,
Mashallah.
man.
Yalla. No, mashallah. I can see. But they don't care.
Yeah, انت عارفة.
ايه بس مش هيك بلبنان.
خلاص
انت عم تحكي ببلد عربي اكثر هيك.
انت عارفة. أنا بقول
حبيبتي
شنو.
خلاص.
They're just saying, like literally, bro. It's like, they just want to get to small talk, whatever it may be, but it's like they're asking like
But
as
don't
a,
they value
to be polite.
don't they value like the intuition and the
لا.
smartness of a girl?
لا
هيك.
ما بجيب خبر كله
So ما بهمهم اذا البنت ذكية ولا لا.
ما بجيب خبر.
Oh, guys are dumb.
Alhamdulillah.
I told her, she said, do they care? And I was like, they don't give a fuck.